The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Nicky, quite strong on a Hatton victory.
He is, isn't he? He's very confident. He is his promoter, of course, but so he's talking the fight up. But it's interesting he was talking about tactics there, and he used the jab to good effect against Mayweather. In the same way, also, that Sugar Shane Mosley a few years ago was thought unbeatable, and Vernon Forrest used the jab to negate his very similar skills to Mayweather, fast, flashy combinations. Hatton does have a good jab. He's shown that against Ben Taki almost 4 years ago to the day when defeating him. But he's much shorter than Forrest was against Mosley, or, indeed De La Hoya was when he boxed Mayweather a few months ago. I don't see the jab being that vital for this one. I think just controlled pressure, working his way in is the way I see the fight being won.
People in the USA are saying Mayweather's got the advantage because he's the bigger man, the heavier man. Do you agree with that?
No, he's not the bigger man. He started off as a super featherweight, and yes, he's won a light middleweight title, but he's not the bigger man. Hatton comes down from 12.5 stone to get to 10.7.
Well, a large amount of money, around about £10 million will be gambled on the fight, most of it on Ricky. If you're still not sure where to put your money, there's only one person to ask.
Ricky, you are the man. Now, you're around bottle 2-1. There are tens of thousands going over to Vegas. They're going to pay for the trip by backing you. The Christmas turkeys, all the presents we're buying for Christmas, backing Ricky Hatton. You are invincible. You are going to win. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to win, because you're going to listen to me. This Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't like it up him. Now, remember that punch you did, Castillo, round the back, into the ribs? He does not like it, so go low. Go down, go downstairs. He's all flamboyant, he's all flash. When you get him in and rib him in, Ricky Hatton, you are our man. We love you, and you're going to pay for all our Christmases, the trips to Vegas, every rely, Ricky Hatton. But remember, listen to me, into the ribs, into the ribs, into the ribs. Grrr!
He's not a bad judge, I can tell you as well. Now, if Hatton does upset the odds on Saturday night, it will complete a golden year for the sport and make it a magnificent 7 British world champions.
Travelled right through to the sole of his boot. Retains his treasured light heavyweight crown. He's all over him here, powering home the punches. That is sensational from Gavin Rees. Junior Witter sends a stunning statement around world boxing. Sensational! The bullets are flying. Huge left hook and wins again.
Ricky, Fred, like everyone else, are rooting for you. All the England boys, all the Lancashire lads. You're a champ inside and outside the ring.
Good luck, Ricky. All the Great Britain boys are behind you 110%. We're watching you and do us proud. We're all behind you. Good luck.
Good luck, Ricky. We know you're going to win. You're going to knock him out, all right? Good luck against Floyd Mayweather, and the best man will win, and that's you, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. Good luck in your fight. It's a massive fight, and we're all rooting for you. And we all hope you come back with a belt, and good luck.
Ricky, just wishing you good luck for your fight, mate. Give him a good mank, filthy beating.
Well, everybody wishing Ricky Hatton well for Saturday night. The homespun boy next door and his family have played a huge part in his success story. Mayweather's family aren't quite as tightly knit. Here's Adam Smith.
The families of Ricky Hatton and Floyd Mayweather are vastly different, but they're both intrinsically involved in this super showdown. Hatton's incredibly close to his father Ray, who has a vital role as his manager and advisor. Ricky adores his mother Carol, boxing brother Matthew, and son Campbell. They live in neighbouring streets, holiday together, and are virtually inseparable.
it's very important to have your family on board. I think if I didn't have the support and love of my family, I wouldn't be where I am today, and you know, I wouldn't be able to achieve what I'm still doing in boxing.
Most of the large Hatton clan will be ringside in Vegas, except two of Ricky's biggest fans, his grandmas, who will be cheering him on from home. Meanwhile, Mayweather's experienced far more of the highs and lows of family life. From a generation of fighters, Floyd followed his dad, Floyd Sr., into the ring, but that relationship has infamously soured.
He's stuck in his ways. He thinks he's bigger than a fighter. He thinks he can talk to fighters any type of way. He's not going to talk to me any type of way.
I would love to have a relationship with my son, but I think my son's a little too big for me.
Floyd's far closer to his uncle Roger, who was a two-weight world champion and has trained his nephew for the last decade. And Floyd's talked about his mother Deborah much more in this build-up.
Whatever I need from her, like, I've always been her favorite, always. I got her a wedding ring on her right hand because she don't need no husband. I am her husband.
His sweeter side can be seen around his 4 children. But it's a tangled web. Floyd Sr. is bitter, Roger's unpredictable, and one can question Floyd's true happiness.
He never had an upbringing. I think the minute his mother gave birth to him, he had a pair of boxing gloves on. You need time to play on your BMX, on your skateboard, and do kid things and what youngsters, you know, like to do. And that's probably why he acts so immaturely now.
So will the Mayweathers or the Hattons be on top of the world this weekend?
The family celebrate. What a moment. Well, joining me here is the man who's almost part of Ricky Hatton's family, trainer Billy Graham, of course. Billy, how important in the fight is this special rapport you have with Ricky?
Oh, I can't explain how important it is. It's incredibly important, but we've been doing it so many times together. We proper, like, you know, in the corner, that relationship, it's perfect.
You've been watching tapes, I hear, of Floyd Mayweather every night, locked away, frame by frame, for months on end. Is this guy vulnerable? Has he got a weakness, and have you found it?
He's got a weakness for Ricky Hatton, you know what I mean? The guy's fantastic. I've said all along he's fantastic, but Ricky Hatton is fantastic also. And it's not like he's got weaknesses, but Ricky can exploit things in Floyd's style. It's his worst nightmare, to be honest with you.
You're absolutely convinced, aren't you, that he's going to win, Hatton, against the odds?
Of course I'm convinced. Of course I'm convinced. I believe in him. I know how good he is. I'm with him every day. I know what a fighter he is, and he can beat Floyd.
In a dark recess of your mind sometimes, do you sometimes think, yeah, but this Floyd Mayweather's found the answer to everything so far in his career?
Floyd has found the answer to everything so far in his career, but I don't think he's got the answers for Ricky. He's got a lot in his arsenal, that's for sure, but he's not got. No, Ricky beats him.
Nervous?
I will be on the night, of course, mate. I'll be pounding. It's for every single fight, you know what I mean? But not fearful, nervous, excited, but not fearful.
Thanks a lot, Billy. Billy Graham, who says Floyd Mayweather has got a tiger by the tail here.
Absolutely.
Let's hope so. Well, Billy Graham has, for me, been one of the real stars in the build-up to this fight, and they've really scaled the highs together, him and Ricky.
It's really important for a boxer to have stability in the gym and in the corner. And every time Hatton was knocked down or cut, he's looked back to the corner and there's been Billy Graham, and he'll be there again for him this, Saturday night. And let's just hope he can do this fight. And I think he's got a great chance of winning on Sunday morning. And I think it'll be a tremendous support to him to have Billy in the corner.
They have this trust that they've built up over the years, and you can see that they're almost like brothers, or father and son, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a second father relationship, really. I mean, as I say, every time he's been in trouble, Billy's been there for him. All the good moments too, like this, Acosta Zoo, when he'd became undisputed light welterweight champion. This was a real big moment for him. Billy's always been there to share these with him, and the stability is very, very important.
He's always fancied a fight with Mayweather. He's been preparing for it for the best part of 10 years.
Yeah, and they both believe they can do this. You know, they're convinced that they've brainwashed themselves that they can win this fight. They're so confident, and that's important too. You know, you go into a fight not really believing, and that's a recipe for trouble. And they really believe. So let's fingers crossed. You know.